Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. Peter Obi have been speaking. Everyone knows that Peter Obi has been at the forefront when it comes to the media outreach for change, positive change for Nigeria. And a whole lot of Nigerians have been rooting for him. A lot of youthful Nigerians have been rooting for him. Of course, Peter Obi have decided to speak up on so many things. And for some of us who still believe that Nigeria is going to get better, he also believes same. But he's telling Nigerians, look at the signs to show that Nigeria has been fully qualified as a failed state, and why the movement is no longer a party movement, but now a mass movement, and why Nigeria must be rescued from the brink of collapse. In a moment, we're going to find out all this and much more. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Well, according to the news, the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi have given two reasons why Nigeria has qualified as a failed state that needs urgent change. According to Peter Obi, it is important to look at where we are today for people to understand the gravity of the journey we are going to take if we are going to transit. He asked, where are we today? He answered that Nigeria has qualified to be a failed state. He said we have exhibited the two biggest characteristics of a failed state. He said, one, Peter Obi said the first characteristics of a failed state are when a country is no longer in charge of its territory. As of today, we are among the top terrorist countries in the world and also among the top kidnapping countries in the world in terms of banditry and criminality. He said bandits have taken over some parts of this country, Nigeria, and Nigerians are being killed daily. Two, according to Peter Obi, the second point to show that Nigeria is a failed state is that we are no longer in control of our economy. Our economy is no longer under our control. He said in our economy today, we have over 100 million people living in poverty, and our unemployment is one of the worst in the world because we have a combined unemployment rate of 50% and underemployment. He disclosed that out of 200 million Nigerians, 60% are supposed to be working, which means we are supposed to have 120 million Nigerians working. But today, Nigerians that are working are under 50 million. Peter Obi said we got here because of the cumulative effect of leadership failure over the years, and the solution is that the 2023 election will be about character, competence, capacity, and commitment to deliver. Of course, Nigerians have reacted to this, but let's find out what he meant by this is now a mass movement. The presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi, declared that Labour Party LP is no longer a political party, but a mass movement to take back the country for Nigerians. The presidential candidate had spoken well. According to him, the party wants to take Nigeria back to the roots of greatness, where all citizens can be proud to say they are Nigerians. Obi, who spoke in Lagos during the formal reception for the 2021 governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Anambra State, Valentine Ozigbo, said his group into LP said he's determined to turn Nigeria from consumption to production, citing Brazil as a country of over 200 million population, which had similar experience of depending on importation. As an example, he explained that Brazil has today changed the trajectory by producing their own foods. The presidential hopeful used the opportunity to warn those who twist his statement for political reasons to desist. For those who turn around what I say, I want them to tell us what figures their own candidates have. We want a productive country. Netherlands is smaller than Nigeria, but its total export last year was over $600 billion. Nigerians, believe in me, we must have competent people in office. By reversing the trend of having our children stay abroad, parents are getting lonely these days. If you ask them, they say their children are in Canada. Canadians don't keep their children in Nigeria. Our children have been exported to other countries because things are not working here, and it's not good. We want to reverse it because it's affecting all of us. So it's important that we do the right thing. We must sacrifice for our children to come back and for our society to work. We have a country called Nigeria, but we don't have citizens. Or rather, we don't have Nigerians because we don't have citizens who are proud to say they are Nigerians. And that's what we want to do. To make Nigerians proud of themselves, we want to start a journey that will take Nigeria back and be on a route of greatness. Reflecting on the shrinking value of Nigerians' currency, Naira, Obi said, one practical way to stabilize the local currency is to move Nigeria from consumption to production and export of goods. When you export goods, they pay you in dollars. What we give you dollar is production. Nigeria is not a producing country, so let us go out and produce. That is our desire. That's how we will create jobs. We are not going to create jobs with people thinking they can live by tribes or by religion. We want to stop politics of wasting people's time and politics of sharing money. We want to play politics that will make our children live in a better society. Today, businesses have collapsed. Nowhere is secured. I used to drive all over the country, but today you can't drive and people still think it will continue to be business as usual. No, it has to change, and that change is very important, he declared. The national chairman of the LP, Julius Abore, explained that the party does not admit all manner of persons. According to him, the obedient movement is driven by integrity, capacity, competence, and track record of performance. He stated that the party carefully selected its candidates for elective offices based on listed principles. Ezigbo met all the criteria mentioned. That is why we welcomed him. Nigeria is in crisis. Inflation is a double digit. Over 80 million Nigerians are living in poverty before it degenerates to where people will adopt others on the street to eat them. We must do something to rescue the nation, he said. Abore assured Ozigbo and his group of equal opportunity and treatment, adding that they would be accorded all membership rights and privileges. Ozigbo, who expressed delight to join the party, declared that he is proudly obedient. He explained that he has faith in the presidential candidate of the party, adding that there is no way he can vote a different person when Obi is on the ballot. Obi will go down in history as the man that ushered Nigeria into a new dawn. I am very proud of LP, that's Labour Party. I'm proud to be a member of the party, he also added. The party governorship candidate for Lagos, Agbodegbo Royce Vivo, expressed happiness with the entrance of Ozigbo into the party as well, and stated that the mantra of their presidential candidate, which is moving Nigeria from consumption to production, resonates with the name of the Labour Party. Wow, this is interesting. And we've all heard it all. Obi is not changing, it's not mentioning words. We have seen it all. He has mentioned the characteristics of a free state. Now the question is, does Nigeria qualify for that? Now let's leave propaganda now, regardless if you're an APC member or a PDP faithful or an NNPC lover. Just look at those characteristics. Do Nigerians truly, Nigeria as a country, does it qualify? If it is, then it's up to all of us, each and every one of us, to make Nigeria count. Would you rather not have a Nigeria that you be proud of? You have a country called Nigeria, but you can't be proud to call yourself a Nigerian simply because leadership has turned the country to almost some sort of a huge joke. We have just this chance to make it work, to make it happen. If we lose it, I don't know what we'll call Nigeria again. Let's go wrap it up. Let's put in our comment section. What's your take?